the top 20 for a reason. They always are. So it's always a fun game to play. And, hopefully we'll have 2 good days of practice. And it's good to see our kids walk out here with a smile on their face and be excited, hopefully, to come to practice this afternoon and get ready for the next one.
You start giving more minutes to Camber. Have you seen what you were kind of looking for when you did that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that right now we're trying to find minutes for AD, for M, for Nia over the long season, and they're all doing something. But Adriana, we call her AD, in case everyone's like, who the hell is he talking about? I asked her one time, what do you want me to call you? And she said, I don't care what you call me, just put me in the game. So I said, well, Adriana, and she goes, just say AD. So everyone just started with AD. So I'm sorry, I probably should have said that a long time ago. But she's a kid that practices really hard. She's earning more and more time. She's athletic. She has the ability to stretch the defense and make it 3, which we need. Another ball handler. Like most young players, I think shows signs of defending, but got a lot of work to do, But that's a normal thing as a freshman at this level. So, but she's a big part of our team. She's a great teammate, and she's going to do some really good things at Iowa State. It's an honor to have her on our team. She appreciates everything that Iowa State offers her, and she's going to be a big part of what we do down the road.
You mentioned Emily Durr, I think, once yesterday. She was hitting some shots, obviously, but she was making some plays defensively, too. If she can kind of do that, I guess, what kind of added dimension does it give your lineup if she can get those kinds of minutes for you?
Well, I mean, Emily is an X factor, and I've told her before that there's going to be games when the game ends that we won the game, hopefully because of what she did. She can score. She gives us a ball handler. She's a junior, so she gets it. She understands the pace. She understands what it means to play at this level. Sometimes she hasn't been as engaged on a daily basis as I'd like, but she's turned the corner there. But and she's a basketball player and gets it. I mean, she has a high IQ. She comes from a basketball family. Her dad's was a great high school coach. Her brother's a college coach. So she understands the game maybe on a level that some of our kids don't. So if she can continue to do the things that she's good at, and that's the one thing I kept telling her, and I've kept telling her over and over, is you need to do what you do really, really well and hide what you don't do well, and she'll play more. And those are the things that we've talked about. And I have a lot of faith in putting her in the game, and I thought she was great yesterday.
You're going to be happy when you no longer have to face Maddie Manning anymore.
Yeah, Maddie Manning's been in this league about as long as I have, I think. It's a great kid, someone who's brought a lot of notoriety to Central Iowa, to Ankeny. Phenomenal family. I think she's on her 5th or 6th degree at Oklahoma now, probably. But yeah, you're right. I will be very glad not to see her again, and look forward to helping her do other things in life besides play against us.
Oklahoma has not just Manning, but also Shea Kellogg on the team. Is there some added incentive, I guess, for the players to get a win over those guys?
I don't really think it matters, to be honest with you. Most of our kids don't know those two. A lot of it because they've been in the program in Oklahoma for a long time. Probably the motivation's a little higher on their side, because they get to come home and play and have family and friends here, and probably go to dinner at somebody's house and all that good stuff. So, most of that stuff, I know everyone wants to talk about it. Most of that stuff is overblown. The modern day players don't really. That bulletin board stuff, not a big deal like it used to be.
Have you decided what you're going to do, with kind of that 5th spot starting?
No, unfortunately, I had to break up my staff meeting to come entertain all of you guys. So we haven't got to that point yet. So we'll know. It'll be Heather or Mare. We haven't decided, but TT will stay in the starting lineup. We're going to go with 4 guards, and that seems to be, again, against Oklahoma. They play 4 guards. So we'll look at some different things. The difference for Oklahoma that's changed maybe how we approach it a little bit is they've started Nancy Mulkey now, the freshman center, who's 6'9". So when you have that kind of size, and we might have to do a few things differently than maybe we would have. So we practice this afternoon at 2:30, so we'll know after practice today, and I'll make sure Nicole knows so you guys can know.
So it's just kind of like Groundhog Day, Big 12 once again, know it's still a long way off, but what do you have to do between now and then to get this team maybe tournament ready, facing as many ranked teams as you guys do?
Yeah, I think this will be an interesting month. I mean, I was looking at it today, and we play Oklahoma twice, we play Baylor twice, we play Kansas State, we play West Virginia. So it's going to be a tough month. And for this team to have even a remote chance of playing in the postseason, I think we got to play at the highest level that we can play. And that sounds easy, but for us, it's making shots. It's doing what we did yesterday: get to the free throw line, make shots, try and rebound the ball, attention to detail defensively, all the little things that Iowa State teams have always done in the past, and doing it at a level where you can do it against a league like ours, and when you have the teams that we have in our league. So everyone faces it, everyone understands it, but for us, it starts with we handle disappointment at times okay, and now let's see if we can handle a little bit of success and see what we do on Wednesday.
You talked about it yesterday, but Bridget had a big game. Could the timing of that been really any better going into Oklahoma and then TCU and Baylor?
No, and I think I said this after the game, and I just said it to John. I'm not someone that likes to single out any one player. I don't believe in that unless they just go crazy. But I don't think there's any player that you felt better for than Bridget. I mean, she's struggled, and everyone knows it. But that kid has put more time in our gym than any player that I've had at Iowa State. And to see her have success and to see her do it the way she did it, I think that collective exhale you heard from the crowd and everyone watching on TV was when Bridget, made a couple shots. So good to see. Obviously, she's a huge part of our team. I mean, Jada, Bridget, and Shauna carry a lot of the load, and they know it. And, that's like every team. At this point in the year, there's 2 or 3 people that are going to carry the load, and when they do, we got a chance to be pretty good. When they don't, we're going to struggle. And certainly, it was a great thing for Bridget, and happy to see her do so well. Thank you, everyone.